In this video, we're going to go over a anterior to posterior expansion drill. We're just using a foam roller in a side lying position. This is really just trying to open up that middle cavity of the trunk from like behind the sternum to center of the ribs on the back, trying to get that internal air bubble to learn how to create itself, swell, and decompress the spine. So you're laying on your side. I got Holly here laying on her right side. I'm going to have her get the roller a little bit more underneath her so it feels like she's more on rib cage rather than like meaty lat and serratus stuff. From here, the knees just need to be about 90 degrees. It can be 10 degrees less, probably not necessarily much higher, but just wherever you're comfortable. So from here, a fault that some people do with this is they sag their body into the ground when they're laying on the roller. So you can't really see it from this angle, but I'm just going to lightly tap Holly on the side on the ground just to lift up just a tiny bit. And we're just imagining there's a relatively straight line from the zipper to the belly button to the sternum to the nose-ish. Doesn't need to be perfect. So from here, she's going to take her left hand and lay it on her chest. And she's going to inhale as she gently rocks back. From here, she is going to exhale and very passively roll as she gets that air out of her, kind of allowing the foam roller to compress the rib cage and internally rotate the bottom ribs. Once she's out of air, she's going to inhale as she rolls back. This is aiding an external rotation of the rib cage. Once she's comfortably out of air and rolled back maybe just a tad bit more, she would exhale and then roll back in. If we really want to maximize what's going on here, we're going to synchronize hips and upper body together. So as she inhales to roll back, there's going to be a little bit of this hip slide and hip rock as she comes back, and then she will exhale as everything rocks and rolls together. And what you're feeling for, / what she's feeling for, is the ribs being truly moved and manipulated by the foam roller. You just happen to be breathing at the same time. Let's go ahead and do it again. So we inhale on the back, feeling for expansion everywhere in the ribs, not the belly, everywhere in the ribs. And as we exhale, the roller is making your rib cage smaller and you're compressing into it. It can be tender, work within your pain tolerance, don't force anything nasty. And that is your A to P expansion with the foam roller.